Enderkev. Will you show us what Felicia has to offer? Off the menu, Felicia, 40 plus 3 plus 15. Oh my goodness, what is this kit? Chat, before we got to Felicia, before her refine came out, we were talking about like what we were hoping for, and I was talking about how I wanted her to be as annoying as possible to kill. I know they're probably not going to fix her attack, but she has a pretty good stat spread otherwise. 45 speed, 34 defense, 39 res, but just 51 attack. But 52 defense, 52 HP is not so bad. Anyways, 40 plus 3 plus 15, it's not bad to be annoying. Eldhrimnir, swap, ether, attack speed unity, savvy fighter, attack defense near save, near trace. Warding breath. Interesting. So savvy fighter is always good. If your unit speed is over foe speed by 4, reduce damage by 30% and you get an all fault. 80 near save is always nice to have for armor hero, and warding breath to trigger your special quicker, attack speed unity so you cannot be debuffed for attack and speed. Eldhrimnir, speed plus 3, effective against beast foes at start combat, so that much is still the same. If units res over foes res, inflicts penalty on attack speed, defense. It was attack and speed before. Okay, so the defense dropping is huge because it fixes a lot of her damage output issues. She has really high res. But she doesn't have really high attack, and so this helps a lot with the counterbalancing. So it fixes a lot of the damage issues because she can now find herself with an additional 8 extra attack. And by dropping their enemy's attack by 8 and dropping their speed by 8, it's really hard for her to be outsped. And likewise, by dropping their attack by 8, she's a lot more bulky than she appears to be. 80% difference between res stats before combat. Okay, that might not absolutely happen because 39 res is not crazy. At start combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants attack speed, defense, res plus 4 during combat. So plus 4 to all stats is huge as well. That's a lot of extra stats. Additionally, if foe initiates combat or foe's HP is over 75% at start combat, another all stats plus 4. Wow, plus 8? What the heck? She's a stat stick. She can essentially be plus 24 to all stats in effect. To unit and neutralize effects that guarantee unit's follow-up attack. Foe's follow-up attacks during combat. And whoa, it's partial null follow-up. That guarantee foe's follow-up attacks during combat. It's the defensive part of null follow-up. And also, if units res over foe's res during... reduces damage from foe's first attack by 30%. Whoa! She's so annoying. Chat. She is so annoying. Easily plus 8 stats. Potential of minus essentially acting as plus 16 stats. Additionally, she has the defensive part of null follow-up at all times, essentially. If your foe initiates combat anyways. Or if they're over 75%. But that's easy conditions. And then you get a 30% damage reduction. So if you do Savvy Fighter, it's 30% on 30%. That is over 50% damage reduction. It's not 30 plus 30. It's not additive. So that is a lot of damage reduction. And then attack speed unity.
I love damage reduction on non-infantry units.
So if this Sleepy Deity, you're absolutely right. Which, by the way, Savvy Fighter on Soth is really good. But yes. She's really hard to kill, chat. So let's calc it out real quick. Plus 8, just 42 defense, up to the ability of acting as 42, up to 50 defense, effectively, up to 54 if she outspreads her opponent. 39 res, acting as 8, 16, 20, up to 20, 59. That's really high. That's over 50 defense, over 50 res. That's incredible. With 50% damage reduction on top of that. And then full null follow-up on defense as well. That's so annoying. And then her attack. 5, 4, 9. 9 plus up to 16. 25. 76 maximum. And then her speed of... Her speed, it could potentially be 8 plus 8, 16, 21, 56. 66. Wow, 66... Chat, that's just she's a giant ball of stats with damage reduction with partial null follow-up. And then with this build, she's possibly one of your best... No, I think she's one of your best savior heroes. Because with 50%, over 50% damage reduction, even if they're effective against armor...
Let's go, Felicia. Refine its time, bitches. Noon smug.
Oh my god. I really hope... Ignisa, I know you're going to enjoy this. By the way, I'm going to use my Felicia manual to... merge into my Felicia. I'm gonna get the refine it, and I'm probably gonna give her near save and do all this. This is immaculate. She's so good now. She's one of your best savior heroes now because she has high res, which means she's far save eligible. Savvy Fighter usage is absolutely legit on her, and because she has speed, She's incredibly annoying to deal with. She's not scary in terms of damage output. She probably doesn't kill stuff, but she'll be very annoying to kill. And that's why I think she's one of your best ones. I'm just annoyed they didn't do Flora at the same time, because I would have wanted to see what Flora's offering, because I think Flora would be amazing as well. Good pointer. I would probably do Glacies. Ether keeps her alive even longer, but because she doesn't have a slaying weapon, I think with Glacies, you secure kills better, because they attack -2, you attack -2, and you attack, they're dead. I do not think you're outspeeding Felicia. OC. Oh my goodness. Wow. You know what? You know what, chat? This might be the best build. Off the menu, Felicia. This one is 40 plus 10 plus 15. Floretted. Completely perfected. 53 HP, 54 attack, 50 speed, 43 defense, 48 res. Now, a choice must be made. Do you go plus speed? I think you have to go plus speed. Or do you go for plus res? I think you have to go for plus res. Chat, it's so hard. Because she's effective against beast heroes. So a hero like Edelgard, Fallen Edelgard, she does 1.5x damage to. 54 attack is really nice to have. But I think if you want to make her as annoying as possible to kill, you go for plus speed plus res. So yeah, I do agree with Fortress Defense res. I think this is probably your best A slot now. Because Eldhrimnir works off of visible stats. It's before combat. It is not during combat. If they made it during combat, it would be so much easier. Because you could run stance. And that just makes her so much more annoying. Or attack res unity or something like that. But no, because it has to be visible stats, Fortress Defense res. Anyways, Fortress Defense res, Savvy Fighter D are near safe with Darting Breath. Yeah, why not? More speed. Your speed with Eldhrimnir can go up to 16, and in Darting Breath it's up to 20. 70 speed. A 70 speed armor is ridiculous. With Savvy Fighter, with damage reduction times 2, well, not times 2, it's 30% and then another 30%. Yeah, I really, really like her. She's really annoying now. All right, her effective defense is 43 plus up to 16 plus another 4, 20, 50, 63 defense. That's really annoying. A maximum of 63 defense. And her res is a maximum of 68. Listen, chat. This hero might not kill you. But with Glacies, with Darting Breath, she might actually kill you, actually. This hero might not kill you, but she's going to be very hard to kill. I like Felicia. If you have a plus speed, plus attack, or plus res Felicia with a bad Bane, and you can get that manual, which is out right now, merge her up, build her. She's so good. She's right here. She's special fighter, but like, I think she's worth it. Oh, you know what? I understand why they did it the way they did it, chat, with partial null follow-up. Because they want you to use special fighter. That's why. They want you to continue to use special fighter with her. And so your A slot is probably best utilized as Unity, but because it's visible stats, her best A slot is probably Fortress Defense res. So I think that's really interesting. I think that's probably the way to go. Because this way with Glacies, special fighter, you can do so much with her, and then a form skill. It's interesting what you can do with her. I think she's so much better now. SonicDolphin, 40 plus 2 plus 10, another Forma Felicia. 50, 50, 40, 33, 37 are stats. Attack speed unity, yeah. See, this is what I mean, chat. I think this might be the best build for her. Attack speed unity, so you cannot be debuffed for attack or speed. Glacies with special fighter, so you attack, she attacks, she should outspeed you, she attacks, boom. Glacies triggers, and that probably gets the kill because her effective res is acting as plus 8, plus 7, 15, plus another 4, 19. Her effective res is 56 with Glacies. 80% of 56 is 40, 42, 43. And then, of course, Eldhrimnir adds a bit of damage as well. Yeah, that's a big Glacies. So I think this is the idea. I think this is the better... Savvy Fighter is so expensive, and I can never go against Savvy Fighter because it's so good. But you still have damage reduction. You have guard. You have faster cooldown. You cannot be debuffed for attack and speed. I think this is, as a whole, is a more complete build. And you have partial null follow-up. So yeah, she has everything you could want. And of course, because it's still Glacies, she has damage output. This is a really good build. I think I can really agree with this one. EthicalMaple. Yes, finally we see a distant counter one. I really wanted to see one like this. Now, I would still give her a savior skill because I think that's where she hits her stride. But yeah, Armor March, I get it. but Savior. I think she's a really good Savior unit. Speed res form with Eldhrimnir. Effectively +8, +8. Another 7. 23 extra res is your maximum. And then her speed could still be 23 extra to hit 64. I think she's a really good DC hero. If you get a legendary Fae, you can make this go even further with this. Bruh. 40 +3 +15, 51 HP, 50 attack, 47 speed, 34 defense, 39 res. Eldhrimnir, swap, ether, attack res push, special fighter, AD, AR near save, attack res form. This is such a weird build. Why do you want to take damage when you have damage reduction? It's for ether. I don't know. This one's weird. Is this to kill dragons? Steelknitter, 40 +10 +15 with 53 HP, 53 attack, 50 speed, 37 defense, 42 res. Eldhrimnir, reposition, Eshutin, steady posture, hardy fighter, 80 near save, and darting breath. I think this is overkill. Chat, I don't think she dies to anything realistically. Why? She has 30% damage reduction. So when you do hardy fighter into Eshutin for another 30% damage reduction, she's gonna survive. Eldhrimnir already gives her essentially +16 all stats. If they're a physical attacker, she probably beats them on the res check handily, and she has a lot of damage reduction. So your defense is actually up to 16 +6, 22, +4, 26, which takes you to 63. That's so much. And then with steady posture, you have guard. With Eldhrimnir, you have partial null follow-up, so they can't auto W, and you're fast. So yeah, it's just to make Felicia as annoying as possible to kill, and I get that. And she can do it. But the thing about Felicia is, unlike Vector, who could still kill you by himself because he has such great offensive powers, Felicia doesn't. So Felicia is a kind of saver unit who can take a lot of hits, but doesn't necessarily kill, which is why I think the better build is either Special Fighter, Unity Special Fighter, or Form Special Fighter into Glacies with another form. Or Savvy Fighter with Fortress Defense Res is really good, but you could also use a stance skill as well. Or Unity. But yeah, you got a lot of options. But I just don't think Hardy Fighter is necessary. I think she can use it. It's just, she already has damage reduction. And it's not like her defense is lacking anymore. So, anyways, it's a really good Felicia. It's not like you went wrong here. She wasn't gonna die before, and now she's definitely not gonna die. Chat, who's a physical hero who kills armors? Physical hero who kills armor heroes. Because the most common one I fight is Brave Erica. Brave Erica will die to Felicia. Or at least not be able to kill Felicia. The second most common is Legendary Nana. And Legendary Nana doesn't care about damage reduction. Brave Alm is not a Cav, but sure, I guess. But Brave Alm shouldn't be able to outspeed Felicia. So he would only hit her one time. So that should not be enough to kill her because she has 30% damage reduction on that first shot. Legendary Crom, Dual Crom. When did they become melee heroes? I was talking about melee hero because this is a Saber's microwavy. Tisk. That's the point I was trying to make is you don't really need the Hardy Fighter X Eshutin because against Nana you still die and against Brave Erica you still win. Reshi, Speed Respawn, Hardy Fighter, 18 years save, Darting Breath, Eshutin. Chat, would you do this? You already have 30% damage reduction from foe's first attack, but because they can't auto W and you should outspeed them, that 30% should be all you take. So even in this case, up to +16 speed, 23, 20, no, it's 27. That is 70 speed. They're not outspeeding you. So you already have 30% damage reduction. Hardy Fighter Eshutin gives you even more damage reduction and gives you full null follow-up. Is it full null follow-up? No, effects that guarantee foes follow-up attacks. I forget. It's been a while since I read this. There's a lot of stuff here. Anyways, immediate Eshutin is what you need to know. So she can tank just about anything. With the near save, with her defense being respectable because it's up to +16 and then plus another 420, up to 51 defense. And your res is especially respectable. She's killing dragons especially easily because it's 4, 4, 8, 16, 23. 23 plus 35 is 58. That's good. Anyways, you can't be debuffed for its speed and res. I don't know if you really need Eshutin Hardy Fighter. She already kind of does it. But if you want double damage reduction and making her more annoying, I think that's a thing. HunterKitnooki says, don't look at my Felicia. Okay, I'm gonna look at your Felicia. Okay. I'm sorry. Don't look at my Felicia. She's basically her base built without the refine. Yet I will be building her soon. But now I don't have the fodder. So, yeah. I'm sorry. All right, let's see fake fan. Oh my god. Listen, chat. Listen. Even if you quit Fire Emblem Heroes, it doesn't matter because you could just spend a load of money and the hero will be good. But chat, even if you love Felicia, even if you're willing to spend loads of money, you could still be an idiot. He Fortress Defense Res 2'd her. Listen, I know it's a visible check, but you went plus speed plus res. You don't need to go that far. I don't think it's worth it. You sacrifice 3 attack for 4 res. Is that really worth it? Because chat, this Felicia isn't gonna kill anything. The second battle she might, but the first battle definitely not. So she's gonna outspeed her opponent. They attack -2, you attack -2, you attack -2. Ether doesn't trigger on the first battle. You only have a measly, let's say you got all your stats, 4, 4, 8, 16, plus another 4, 20, 70 attack. 70 attack times 2. That's probably not killing most things in the game nowadays. Anything that's plus 10, plus 15 themselves, or maxed out essentially, is gonna survive her. You gotta do Glacies if you want to try to make this work. But if I were you, I'd be using attack speed form. Why? This Felicia, 50 speed, Eldhrimnir plus 8, and then possibly a possibility of another plus 8.
Fighter? So basic.
Is only maxing out 16. The thing is, I think Special Fighter is not bad on her. I think this Instant Special Fighter on her is actually pretty legit, chat. Because she can be a far save hero. I think this is the first Felicia we got shown today that's far save, and I do think she can do this really well. Anyways, this Instance, Eldhrimnir, let's say it's plus 16, plus 21, plus another 4, 25. Wow, that's a lot of res. 74 res is incredible. Maxing out 74 res effectively. Mages will do no damage to her. The 30% damage reduction, even if they do damage, it's minimum damage. Her defense isn't bad. It is up to plus 16 as well to get to 57. That is a really strong far save hero. But again, if I were you, I'd be running attack speed form. There's still a chance to outspeed her. 66 speed is a lot, but heroes nowadays in this game are so stupidly fast. Anyways, I think it's not a bad build. This Instant Special Fighter, AR far save with a form, still a good build. I would, if I were you, however, absolutely run Glacies. Ether for healing is nice, but come on, Glacies gets you the kill. And getting the kill is more important. All right, let's go over the fake fan skill list, because there's a lot. Most of these are junk, though. Flashing Blade 3, Speed, Defense Bond 3. Well, she comes with that. Bold Fighter, Special Fighter. Hey, you didn't even learn everything. Hey, you didn't even learn everything. Oh, yeah, you're such a fan of your Felicia that you can't even learn everything. Wow. What a real fan you are. There are some people who tell me, oh, this is their favorite character, and I check their SP list and they didn't learn anything. So they're your favorite character and you never use them. Yeah, okay. All right, we're done with Felicia now. I'm proud of her SP at 999. If you're really proud, you would spend that SP and then max her again. Yeah, bozo.